How do I diagnose not being able to reach a specific website as an end user? If I can generally reach web pages on the internet but can't reach a specific one, how do I troubleshoot what the cause is as an end user? This question was a super user question of the week. Read the blog entry for more details or contribute to the blog yourself.
Maybe the website is actually down. Try visiting this URL. If it says it's not just you, the website is likely having an outage, and you should try to report it if possible, or just wait. Maybe it's a DNS problem. See if the website DNS name, let's say it is example.com, resolves to an IP address. You can do this by starting a console or command prompt and typing ping example.com. If you get an unknown host error, this means there is likely a DNS problem. You can try seeing if it resolves against Google's DNS with look up stackoverflow.com 8.8.8.8. If it does resolve with that command, then you probably want to contact your DNS provider, likely your ISP. If you want to run further DNS tests, try GRC's DNS benchmark for Windows, or the services just ping.com and whatsmiddens.net. Maybe it's a browser problem. If it does resolve in DNS, but you don't get ping replies, it means they are either filtering pings or you can't reach that site. If you are getting replies, you might have a browser or browser proxy issue. Try installing another web browser with all default settings and see if you get any different results. Maybe it's a problem with your internet connection. If it is resolving but you can't reach it, try running trace at example.com and see where they start timing out. You can also try PingPlotter, shareware, free 30-day evaluation, which will repeatedly run a tracer route and graph the results, so you can see if you have packet loss or bandwidth problems at any hop on the tracer route. Let this run for a while. If it is timing out after only an entry or two, you probably want to contact your internet service provider. If it is timing out towards the end, you should contact the webmaster of the site, if possible. Whoever you contact, include the output of the ping and tracer route commands.
Something else to look for is a faulty router. I recently had this situation with accessing any Stack Exchange site. It would time out, return connection errors, and generally lock me out for 5 minutes at a time. Virtually all other sites were okay. After lengthy chats with Stack Exchange staff, very helpful, and my ISP, I narrowed it down to the router. Swapping it out has apparently cured the problem. The problem here, I think, was that whatever the fault was on the router, it couldn't cope with the relatively high volume of traffic I was generating when using Stack Exchange as a logged-in user with multiple accounts and having a lot of them visible at any one time. The fact that only one site, well, one set of sites, was affected led me to believe that the problem lay elsewhere.
In my case, I had a quite specific problem, which was hard to decode for me. When I tried to reach a specific website from Firefox, I always got a timeout. When I tried copying the page address over to another browser, it also resulted in a timeout. It was happening over various connections, and all my other devices worked fine. Even querying for the website with curl worked fine. I tried changing settings, proxies, changing and refreshing DNS, etc. Long story short, the problem was that one of my extensions, HTTPS Everywhere, was redirecting me to a HTTPS version of the address, but the server was not responding on the SSL port. When trying to debug in other browsers, I unknowingly also copy-pasted the HTTPS protocol prefix and was therefore having the same issue, but I typed it manually into the shell to perform curl requests, so it worked. The fix was just to disable the HTTPS Everywhere rule for the specific website. A very special case, but might happen to others, and hope this helps.
These days one needs to consider IPv6. It's possible there is a problem with the IPv6 mechanism, DNS, routing, OS, but not IP4, or, less likely, vice versa. Both the ping and traceit commands as of Windows 7 take a -4 or -6 option to independently test IP4, and the new IPv6. This feels like a comment to the main answer, not another answer, but I don't have enough rep to comment. Or perhaps I should edit the wiki, which would mean perhaps adding an example, since the answer is so professional looking. But I don't have enough rep for wiki editing either. Feel free to edit this as necessary.
If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing.